Hi, this is Kim Peck from My Stamping Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cards. They basically all have the same layout. I just use different colors of paper to kind of utilize all the different papers that are in the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. So I brought a couple of sheets out here so you can see them. There are sheets that look like this that are kind of the yellow and orange. Whoops, I have a little ice cream cone sitting around. So they're the yellow and pink or orange color that you see here. This is one of the papers as well. And then there's the purple and pink, and that's this piece. And then there's also one that has the turquoise and green. And along with this, there is the ice cream builder punch, which looks like this. So you can cut the ice cream cone and the ice cream out of the same with the same punch. So that's how I got this. I just turned this over. This is pre-done for you, but I just wanted to show you where it came from. And I cut these into smaller squares so that I wouldn't waste a piece with this, but I just put it over the top there and then punched it. So that's how I got the different colors of ice cream. And the back side, by the way, like most of our Designer Series papers, have just a simple background in case you don't want to use the other side. So all of our designer paper is double-sided. And then this one is the one I used for the ice cream. It comes from that same Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. And that's how I got the ice cream cones. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And you're going to have enough to make one of each of these cards in your kit. I'm just going to show you how to make this one, but it's the exact same for each of them. You're just going to use different colors. I have pre-printed the happy birthday for you, and no, it's not the same. This is printed from the computer and cut out with the stitched rectangle dies. And the one I stamped comes from that Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. So it looks like this. You get all of these different sayings. I used that on another card in the kit. And we are going to use with sprinkles on top on the inside. I don't think I brought the stamps. I'll just show you where your saying goes. Okay, so let's get started. You've got your 3 different card bases, different colors. This one is Granny Apple Green. The coral one is Calypso Coral. And the deep purple is Blackberry Bliss. So we're going to go ahead and put one of the white pieces inside. And then one on the outside. And you can go ahead and do that first with both of those. Now, before you add this designer paper, and by the way, this is one of the celebration items that you can get this month for free. Our celebration sale goes until the end of February, which is just a few days from now. And this is one of the designer papers that you can get. It's 6 by 6. You get 48 sheets of designer paper. And there's patterned ones like this that have different colors on both sides. And you'll notice I used the purple one here. The back of this one is at this Granny Apple Green. And then we've got Bermuda Bay, the Blackberry Bliss, and then Rococo Rose. So you've got those 4 colors. And the other sheets are a solid piece without any decoration, but it's an ombre effect. So it kind of fades down to lighter as it goes. This one does too, but it does have a pattern. So I'm going to go ahead, and before I put this on, I am going to put my ribbon on about 1 inch or 1.5 inches down from the top. Oops, looks like that got trimmed incorrectly as well. Let me just trim this off. I had help cutting my paper this time, and I didn't double check everything. I probably should have. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this on, and I will double check before I send out your packet to make sure that yours are the right size. you're going to just tie that in a square knot. But you do want to make sure you put that ribbon under before you do that part. If you're following along with your kit, don't be afraid to stop the video at any point until you're ready to go on. Okay, next I am going to put on my ice cream cone, and I did that again with the dimensional, and this time I'm only going to use one on it. The only thing you need to make sure of here, and maybe I should put this on first, the saying needs to go pretty much equal distance. I'm only going to put 2 on that, so it has a little give in the envelope when I mail it. Take my dimensional backs off, and then I'm going to put this so it's about equal distance from all the edges down at the bottom, all the way around. And now I know where to place my ice cream cone. Don't put it too high or you won't be able to get 2 scoops of ice cream, and all of us want more scoops than just 1. So put your ice cream cone down toward the bottom, and then you can overlap these ice cream pieces with that ice cream cone. So again, I'm just going to put 1 on the back of each of those. Make sure it's overlapping my cone just a little. And then overlapping the scoop underneath it. There you go. And when you're putting the dimensionals on, then it's important to keep them toward the top. I didn't do that with this one, but just rather than putting it right in the center, put it a little bit toward the top so it doesn't overlap this layer. That way they'll kind of be at the same distance from the card base. There you go. And then to finish this off, you will have an inside piece with this printed. Mine does not have that, but you will have that. And then you're just going to add these little sprinkles. The sprinkles are great. They come in a package like this, and you get a ton of them. I made lots of kits, and I still have some left over. So there are 4 different colors in there. And the easiest way to apply these is to use our all-purpose glue. Just put a tiny dot of glue where you want them to be, and then place the sprinkles on top of it. So you're just going to pick them up with your pick tool and then put it down on top of the glue. And so I just did that. You can use whichever colors you want. And I also put some on the outside. So I put one on this one. I would put one here, one here. And I think there's extra of each color, so you can decide where you put them. And then I also put one down here for the dot on my eye on birthday. So that is our finished card. Oh, and you'll want to trim away whatever excess you want there. So that is our finished card with the inside, like so. And I used the purple or Blackberry Bliss ombre paper on this one, and then this striped paper from the Sweet Ice Cream or Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper on this one. Thanks for watching.